My name is Sue and Norman. We live in Burgess Hill in West Sussex, and we've lived here for 17 years, and we just love the area, but the house just wasn't what we really wanted because it didn't give us the social space that we really needed. So initially we did a loft conversion, and then we needed downstairs to be just as glorious as a loft conversion. So we knocked the kitchen and the dining room and a small extension into one big room, which is a great party room. We were looking for 3 sort of local builders, and we got a very good friend who's an estate agent in Haywards Heath, and she recommended Rob because she's had a lot of work done through Rob, and she's recommended him to other people, and they all had wonderful things to say. So we asked Rob to come along and give us a quote. We obviously got quotes from the 3 builders, and they were all local, and we decided to go with Rob, really because he was just so professional. We'd had plans drawn up by an architect already with all the specifications. We gave Rob copies, and when he came round to see us, he'd already pre-planned questions. We'd already got questions as well, obviously, and we sat down, and he just seemed to know exactly what he was doing. Everything was calm, everything was laid out, and he was just so professional. What I really liked about the team was they were very friendly, they were very polite, they were considerate. We were actually living in the house at the time, so they took that into account, and they kept the noise and the dust and everything to a minimum. We've got one particular bit of furniture that we couldn't move, and they went to great lengths to box it in to make sure that it didn't get damaged, which I'm sure a lot of other builders possibly wouldn't have done. They came when they said they were going to come, they went home when they said they were going to go home. If there was any delays, then we were told sort of why there was a delay, when they would be coming back, what the reason was, which is always sort of helpful. You know, you always expect hitches, but there really weren't any hitches. I mean, the weather was bad, but they just carried on. If they lost a couple of days through the weather or something not getting delivered, we were told about it, and the time just got caught up. That was really the main thing. It was the fact that it went so smoothly. There was little impact on our lives. It was like having friends in the house. They weren't like strangers. They weren't strange tradesmen coming in and out. It really was just like having friends in the house. Now we've got a beautiful, beautiful space, and everybody can sit around the table, and it's just more sociable, and everybody has fun, and we're all part of the same room. Rob's main sort of communication, his hub, is Jude, his wife. She does all his administration. If you've got a problem, if you've got a query, you go to Jude first. That's got 2 benefits. One is Jude keeps an eye on everything, and she can quite often answer the question you've got, but also it leaves Rob free to do what he's really the very best at, which is creating brilliant houses. So Jude is always the first port of call. But everything, all the contracts and everything, they were all laid out so openly. The administration was just amazing. The final standard of finish is fantastic. I mean, people come into the room and they go, wow, because it really does look good. And the quality's there. It's not just a face value thing. The quality is there. So I know that although the room's going to get a lot of hard use, a lot of partying, it's going to last the test of time. I'd highly recommend Rob, and in fact we have recommended him to several friends, and I know that at least one has shown him some work to do. His work is such a good standard, and he's such a nice person, and the whole company is very good and very approachable. I'd always recommend Rob.